Hello. Hi, whoever's watching the replay. Welcome and thank you so much for watching. If you're watching the replay, please let me know below. And also, if I ask questions during this video, make sure to answer them too, because it always helps for me to know where you are, what you're going through, what you would like. Now, this video, my computer's here, my phone is here, so I'm going to be checking in on my computer over here. So I'm just going to let people know I am live. Oh, I know I'll have this open too. So if you're watching the replay, you can fast forward to when I actually start the content, which is great. And if you're watching this on YouTube, same thing. Okay, sorry about this. It is a process because I'm going to start and I'm going to share it to my group, Women Living Boldly 50 Plus. That is my free Facebook group. But right now I am on my personal profile on Facebook. So that is where I am. Restore energy. I got to just write what it is. So this is, may not be exactly what you were thinking of. For those who know me from before, I worked a lot with women, health, wellness, nutrition, even fitness. So I've done a lot of that. And this one is not about the nutrition, but I can go into it a little bit. And if you have questions about that, post them below in the comments and then I will be looking and I can get back to you. That's the best way to handle it. Because the nutrition part of it could take so long. I'm trying to fluff my hair, right? The nutrition part of it could take so long, so we won't be doing it on this. And okay, so this is the thing about energy. And I think when a lot of people go, oh, I'm just so tired, I want more energy, right? So most people want to have more energy. And I'm speaking with women 50 plus. It's fine if you're over 40 too. But that's the women that I work with. So if you're a male watching this, of course some of this will apply. If you're younger watching this, yes. And let me tell you, get on this stuff now. The younger you start this stuff, the better. I can guarantee it. Okay, so what I'm going to go into first. So first of all, I'm going to go into why you are not feeling your energy, why you have lost your energy, why you might be feeling sluggish, why you might be like, oh my God, I just am losing my motivation, my inspiration. I'm feeling flat, right? That is very, very common right now. Very, very common. And oh, I forgot. Hi, Pamela. How you doing? I was going to send you a message, audio message, and I haven't yet. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're talking about why you might be drained of energy. We're going to do the why you might feel you have not a lot of energy left. And then I'm going to cover 8 things that I think are really important that you can start doing to restore some of that energy. And then if I have time, and if you want, we're going to go into a couple little breathing things that might really help you. Okay. This is going to be a jam-packed video. Hi, Tammy. This is going to be a jam-packed video. I may take this and split it up into smaller videos at some point, like do smaller videos about each topic. But I want to know what's really important to you. I want to know where you are in your life, what you're feeling. And it might be like, no, my energy's pretty good. My energy's pretty good, but I am feeling pretty flat, uninspired, pretty bored, unfulfilled. So kind of that's what we're going to talk about too. So you'll see this is very, very interesting topic. So why? I mean, oh my God, right? Women usually do everything in their household. It doesn't even matter if you're single, if you got kids, if you're married with kids, whatever. Women are still usually responsible for so much of it within the home. And they are also working outside the home, right? So what's important, first of all, is to realize the awareness, is have the awareness and go like, you know what? I'm not feeling my best. And we use age as an excuse far too much. I think people use age way too much as an excuse. I don't want that to be your excuse why I'm just going into my group. Like, oh, it's because I'm older. No, you can feel vibrant, right? You can feel vibrant and feel great. Now, we have a lot of programming and conditioning that was put on us, women, that is, making us think that it's selfish to put yourself as a priority. Put yourself last. You should always think about others first. And we get used to that also when we are so busy taking care of our kids. And if you're married, so then you got all these people to take care of. And you're like, oh my God, it's okay when we are more youthful. And I do mean that. It's not like you have to be tired and sluggish because you're old. But when we are younger, our hormones are all more up there. We're not so depleted, right? And so we naturally have more energy. That is part of being youthful. And as we age, we are meant to, and I'm going to say slow down a bit, but I don't mean it like we mean it. We are meant to not handle everybody else's problems as we age. They're supposed to be gone handling their own life, right? So women never used to work outside the home. So let's say we were on the farm, when we became this age, usually the kids had taken over the farm, or they had definitely left and having their own families. And, you and your husband or whatever were left, and, slowing down. So things have changed because we don't have that anymore. We have no rules, basically. So if a woman is part of keeping up the household and paying the mortgage and all that, then she's got all those responsibility, plus the appointments, the family gatherings, the birthdays to remember, and all that kind of stuff. So remember, you're handling a lot, and it's okay. But we need to have that awareness and realization of, oh, I haven't set up practices for myself. There are things that I'm not doing for me. I have been giving away my energy. So the things that happens is we give away our energy. You may even be replenishing some of it, but you're giving away more. So where do we give away this energy? People pleasing. We got to do things for other people because we feel like, well, if I say no, then I'm just being selfish and I'm not being a nice person and they're going to judge me. We probably were told that as a child. So then we tend to do that because not only does it make that other person feel better and think we're a good person, but it's actually kind of selfish because we are thinking we are then a good person, right? So you do it for you also. So realize that. Doing too much for others, you're enabling others. And now a lot of children are living at home in their 20s and the mother is still doing a lot. You give away your energy, your time, your emotions, your thoughts, your worry, and your fear to other people. You worry about other people. You worry about a job. You worry about how you're going to make enough money. You worry about all of that. That sucks your energy. So what I want you to realize is how much you are losing energy by these different things in your life. Okay? Not eating right, because when we're stressed, tired, doing a lot, you don't tend to eat right because you may be using, not so healthy food for your pleasure in your life, for pleasure. As in, this is my time. I only have a few minutes. This is my time. What brings me pleasure? For me, it's cheese. Like, if I could eat gluten, it would be a croissant with cheese or a croissant with peanut butter. But whatever it is for you, right? You have that food and you're like, oh, this is so heavenly. And you have that little moment of happiness and joy, right? So that's what tends to happen, because when you feel depleted already and you're frustrated because you haven't had much you time and you haven't done a lot of things that bring you joy in life, what you tend to do is you find those moments of joy in maybe a glass of wine too, or a chocolate bar, or something fatty and heavy and unhealthy, right? We use that as time for us. And that's our joy of that day, if that's all we allow ourselves. And I am saying allow because that's the way you've set up your life, which is triggering, right? It's like, no, because other people have done this and I have to do this for these reasons. That is the way it can feel, definitely. But I want you to realize, right, that we do make decisions and we make all these decisions and choices for ourselves that have set up our life in a certain way. I'm glitching on my phone. I'm not sure if I'm glitching on your phone. Anyways, I don't know why. So it's okay, because this is the way we were raised. It's programming and conditioning, okay? This is how you make money. You work hard until you're 65. Then you finally get to get a break and start to enjoy your life. Crazy as that is. So that's, that's also why a lot of the times we choose the bad foods. We choose not to exercise because we want any little bit of our time to be doing something that we actually want to do. Right? And I know, we say, I want to exercise. I want to go for a walk. I want to do these things. But if you cram so much else in your life and you don't have time for that, you will continually not to have time for that. Because any moment you have, you'll be scrolling on Facebook, which is another drain of energy, right? Because this is the moment you have like 3 minutes to yourself. So you're going to like do something that, brings you a little bit of it's a dopamine hit, right? So it makes us kind of feel good in the moment. So of course, foods like sugar and drinking, alcohol and wine and things like that, and not eating right. So you're not getting the energy for your cells, right? You're not feeding your body, right? All that depletes your energy too. Overthinking, like going constantly in, oh my God, I need to do this. I have to do that. Okay, if I want to change, I got to do this. And I want this in my life, but I don't have time for that in my life. Right? We get caught up in that and our energy just starts to be depleted. I want you really to see the things that go on. Not moving enough, not exercising. When you're not moving your body, the energy within your body gets very stagnant and stuck. And that can cause a lot of health problems. And that definitely causes exhaustion and fatigue, feeling tired, feeling blah. Like so what happens is you're also giving away energy, which is your life force energy. So you're giving away energy. You're not replenishing this beautiful life force energy that you could have. And so when you don't have that beautiful life force energy flowing through your body, it's just like, it doesn't only affect your energy levels, it affects your moods, right? It affects how you feel. So your emotions and your moods. That's where it's really hard because you end up in a cycle. I don't feel good. I'm tired. I'm a little depressed, but I don't want to do that. And then you stay in it and you can't bring yourself out of it. And then of course you eat the crappy food, right? Do you see how that starts to happen, right? We will talk about how to replenish your energy. This is a little bit longer video, so it's going to be in there for you guys. I want you just to be really clear and see how you are leaking energy, giving it away, and not replenishing it. Because then you can see how important it is to replenish it, right? Distractions, phone, computer, TV, news, not having good boundaries with friends and family. So therefore, they're always coming in, asking you to do things. You're always doing things for them. You're always thinking about them. You're always worrying about them. You're always this and that. Not even thinking about yourself. If you're like this all day, we compress, constrict. You need to open up wide, take some deep, deep breaths. Like I said, get that energy moving and breathe in energy. Energy is all around us, but we can be closed off to it. And that's when we feel depleted. Not liking your job, negative self-talk, not happy in a relationship, no spiritual practices or time for you, a lack of faith, belief, and trust in a higher power or you, and no structure in your life or habits or good habits. You're just reacting to doing all the things you think you need to do and everything that everybody else wants you to do and watching other people's lives and just avoiding yours. That's what's happening, right? And you know what? I see this a lot. Now, there's a lot more people who are beginning to say, no, I want time for me. I want to do a bit of meditation. I want to do a good morning practice. I'm going to go for walks, right? Like there's more and more people doing that. But there's still a lot of people who feel stuck in this go, go, go. I don't have time for me. I will wait until, right? Like wait until. I can't change my life. There's nothing I can do. It's impossible. When you lose hope, when you don't think there's anything you can do, that exhausts you. That makes you tired. That makes you want to give up. So note that also is going on, right? And it feels like there's nothing you can do. And that's when it's like, oh my God. And then you feel hopeless. Now, I'm not saying everybody's there. This sounds really bleak. No. But there's various levels. And stress, of course, consistent stress causes your adrenal glands to become tired and exhausted. And they can also affect your thyroid. So then all of these things will make you feel tired, exhausted, and you can't get out of it because your body is completely depleted. Okay, depleted. And that happened to me, and I ended up in like a really, really bad state of adrenal fatigue. There was nothing I could do to bring my energy up. And that requires supplements really for you to start taking time for yourself and eating healthier and getting sleep and rest. It has to, because it does lead to illness and disease. Definitely, definitely. So the thing is too, is that if we don't start taking care of yourself, if you don't start taking care of your body, when you are depleted in energy, that is a sign. So your body needs the life force energy. Your body needs that. It's a sign. When you don't have it, it's a sign that something's wrong. Could be a whole bunch of things. Your hormones could be out of balance. Your nutrition could be terrible. And your thoughts and stress create toxins in your body, which then cause the body to be sluggish and not work properly. So there's a lot. There's a lot going on. The thing is, you can fix all of it. That's why I'm so passionate about this. You can change all of this. It may not change overnight, and it starts with awareness and starts with picking what you're going to choose to do. That's the thing. Oh, I'm doing my 7-day morning ritual practice again. It's a free 7-day challenge thing. It's going to be live. That means it'll be, for those who did it before, it's not going to be the same videos. I'm going to do new videos for it. Kind of the same things, but I might do something different too. But anyways, that is the best place to start taking time for you. So let's talk about the 5 to 8. Now I broke down 8 things because I had a huge list. So here's 8 things that I think are important to help you restore your energy. Okay. Water, minerals, and foods that are healthy for you. And I'm not going into great detail, but you know when you're out with that, right? And also if you're really tired and exhausted, you want to look at your iron levels and you want to wonder if your thyroid's off, right? And look at adrenal fatigue. So you can Google adrenal fatigue. But I even you can buy mineral drops that you can put in your water. And I do that all the time. And it also helps so you're not as thirsty because they're electrolytes, right? And when we don't drink enough, your body you can also feel tired and hungry. When you're dehydrated, you can feel tired and hungry. So if you drink water, a lot of water, but also you can buy drops for your water and their minerals. And that's trace minerals and minerals. I've been doing that for quite a while. I get it at a grocery store. You can get it at any grocery store that has a health food section, or go to a health food store. 2, morning and evening rituals. I think this is crucial. This is when you can take time for you. And it's a way to know that, yes, I'm going to do this every day, even if this is all that I do. Even if it's just 10 minutes, you wake up 10 minutes earlier in the morning and you do that. That way it guarantees I had that time for me every single day. And it may not seem like a lot, but it'll make a huge difference. For one, you're committing to you every single day. You're doing something in the morning, and we'll talk about that in the 7-day morning ritual practice, what you can do. That brings you a bit of joy, that helps you connect to yourself, your body, your intuition, which we shut down when we're too busy, right? So having time in the morning, having a little bit of time in the evening, that is the best place to start. And then more water, and then say, I'm going to choose healthier foods. So for lunch, I'm going to choose something healthier, right? Even if it's just 1 meal a day. And then number 3, I said, was your breath. Your breath. Most people don't even pay attention how they breathe. Okay. So if you're not paying attention to how you breathe, then the problem is you might be very shallow breathing and not really taking in enough oxygen. Now, I also want to say, get outside. I never put that in one of this, but get outside, get into nature, especially now it's spring, right? That'll help for sure. But you want to inhale deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Do that a few times, right? And just as you do it, set the intention. I'm breathing in good life force energy. Woo! Energizing me. I'm exhaling things that weigh me down. I'm exhaling fear, doubt, worry. I'm letting it go, right? Inhaling deeply, exhaling deeply, and opening up through the chest area, bringing your arms up and bringing them down again, swinging around, move your body. So you don't have to go for a walk. You can move your body in your living room, in your bedroom, whatever. Just shake it out and move it. Move the energy within your body. Otherwise you get stagnant. And if anybody knows about lymph and lymph drainage and lymphatic system, oh my God, it's so important to move that. Rebounding, going for a walk, quick little jog, whatever. There's lots of things, but most women don't do it enough, especially if you have an office job, okay? So you need to, even if you have an office job, I want you to get into the bathroom. When you go into the bathroom, do the deep breathing and exhale and do the deep breathing, right? Hand on your heart, hand on your belly. Pay attention to your breath. Oh, I'm taking in good, clean, beautiful. And then letting it all go, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing, right? That can make a huge difference, huge difference. And then boundaries. Again, saying no to things you should say no to. I need time for me. Get used to saying that and be okay with it, because that person also gets time for them. It's up to them. It's up to them to take care of them. Now, I'm not talking about if you have a disabled child or parent you're taking care of. You still need time for you, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying ignore them. This is let your older kids be adults. Let the people in your life be adults and start taking care of themselves. You take the best care of yourself, shows them that they can take the best care of themselves. We all need to do that for ourselves. We will be better for others, right? So boundaries, loving boundaries. You know what? I've loved spending time with you, but for a couple weeks, I'm not going to be doing those things just because I need time for me. Like even say something like that if it's a friend or something, right? And note, when you go for a walk with a friend, if you go for a walk with a friend, I would say go by yourself. It's my suggestion. Because we tend to give our energy, give to a friend, right? As in, sometimes you're complaining, sometimes you're talking about things that you don't like in your life, are not happy with in your life, that aren't working out, and why you're frustrated and how you're frustrated. Now that's good, but I don't want that to be your time for you. That's not replenishing energy. Now, going out with a friend and having fun and laughing, yes, that can replenish energy. But I want you to set up things that are just you, connecting to you, right? The inner you, like, I'm listening. Wow, I really hear that I'm not happy with this part of my life. I'm doing this now, and you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Or that friend, that friend. After I see that friend, I feel really exhausted. So you need that time to really feel and sense what's going on and how you actually respond, how your body's actually responding to certain things, including food, right? When you are not rushing and forcing and all of this, when you're just sitting with your food, enjoying it, not stressing, be in the moment, then it's like mindful eating, conscious eating, right? Oh, wow. Oh, this tastes amazing. And then after, how do you feel? Things like that, right? Focus on gratitude and your desires. This is number 6. Focus on gratitude and your desires instead of what's not working, what you don't like, how terrible things are going. We all know this. But you know what? Try thinking about it every day. Like, because I do it, right? I'm like, Diana, you're focused on what you don't like. Okay, switch it. It's like switch. When you hear yourself think something or say something, that's going down, that path. It's like, whoa, what do I desire instead? What am I going to do instead? What do I want instead? Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, that. Right. That is what I'm moving towards. That is what I truly desire. And then number 7 is self-talk, kind of like number 6. But self-talk is very, very important. So self-talk, how we think about ourselves, the things we say to ourselves affects us at a cellular level. It can change the cells in your body. So it can change the health of your body. They have proven this. There's a book called, it's a really old book too, Molecules of Belief, written by Candace Pert. For those who remember the movie, What the Bleep Do You Know? That's way back then. The movie What the Bleep Do You Know absolutely showed in kind of a cartoon form as well as it was a movie how your thoughts and what you say to yourself and think about yourself affects your cells and your neural pathways in your brain and affects the health of your body. It does, 1000%. So if you are completely always down on yourself, right, you're depleting the energy of your body because it's a negative energy, right? It's a low vibe energy down here. And it's telling your body, yourself, God, source, universe, that you are you are no good, you are too fat, you are too ugly, you are not successful enough, like all of those things, right? Very, very, very hard on the body as well as our mental state, of course. So watch your self-talk. Number 8, people who you surround yourself with, the energy they have, whether they pull energy out of you, so it's like you feel depleted and exhausted, whether they're beautiful and they're wonderful and they're so upbeat, and when you're around them, it brings you up. Be around those people. And then also think about, how are you being around other people? I can be, because I'm like this passionate Scorpio who's all over the place. I have to remember, come from the heart. Come from the heart. So what worked for me was, come into the heart, right? Instead of judging, instead of getting mad, it's like, come to the heart. It's okay. They're on their own path. So it's like letting go of trying to change people, letting go of expecting them to be different around you, to say different things to you. We need to let that be. They are who they are. You can express how you want to be. Like, please don't say that to me. Things like that. You can. Yes. But you can't change who they are. Like, you shouldn't, because why are you, things like that. It's just like, wow, okay, that is where they are in their life. I release them. I send them love, and I release them. For me, I am choosing. And that's a thing to say. For me, I am choosing. Right? For me, I am choosing. Your energy at your home, whether there's violent murder mysteries on the TV, or, especially if you're living with a guy or kids and they love to watch some of those shows, that affects your energy. So what energy in your environment, like what is your energy like in your home environment, in your office environment, things like that. Just be aware of it. I won't go in, I'm not going to go into all the things you can do for that, because there are things you can do to change that too. And it's so often our perception, right? Like, okay, I allow them to be them. I'm not going to expect anything, right? I'm not going to be mad because every day I'm expecting them to be different, but they're not. So you can still expect them to get their work done and things like that. But right, yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. I tried not to. It was a lot, right? And I didn't want to go so much into this. It can be kind of like this place where you're like, oh my God, that's like overwhelming. And there's a lot of negativeness to what I was talking about. But more it's like we need to realize that we're all humans, right? We're all these humans on Earth. There's a lot of things coming at us all the time. And the way the world state is, the things that are going on around the world, we are part of a collective consciousness. So we're all on this earth. We all feel lots of the same energies, right? Because we're surrounded by things. So because we're like this ball of energy, other energy can come in and mix with our energy. That's how I imagine it. It can come in and it mix with our energy. And then all of a sudden we're off balance. We don't feel right. We feel nervous. We feel sick, we feel tired, we feel whatever, because that energy came in and it's like, whoa, what did it, oh my God, all of a sudden I feel this. So note that the energy around you really affects you. But when you're super aware of this, you can also know when you feel that energy change, like, oh my God, why am I feeling like this? Oh my God, you'll be like, hold it. This is not my energy. Somehow some energy got in. That person's energy is affecting me. I want to. So it's like clear and clean. Now this is me. This is what I've done. Oop. I am not a person who specializes in breath work or any of this. But I've worked with this, my energy, through my body for years and years. And I have actually, I can move pain. I can remove pain from my body. It's just something I kind of learned how to do. And when I had the awareness that the pain is the emotional blockages, there's something stuck in my body, my energy body, and learning to move through it and breathe it and know it's there and set the intention that it's moving through, because energy is meant to move, which are feelings, emotions too, be experienced. So we feel it, we sense it, we're like, oh, we need to feel it, sense it, and then let it move, right? That means not, oh my God, I can't. That's balling it up, condensing it, and it's getting stuck in our body. And over time, oh my God. So women, especially over 50, you guys, you have a lot of these little energy balls stuck in your body. That's the way I think of it. So lots of times women are like tired and achy. Oh my God, I'm so achy. You know, I'm 60 and I do a lot of physical stuff. And if I'm achy and sore and I'm like, I didn't go lift weights or anything, then I'm like, it's energy stuck in my body. And I can breathe and move it. And then I'm like, I'm feeling great. No, I don't have any pain. I mean, you know, a little bit of arthritis right here, but you know what I mean. So much of the pain we experience in our body is because of that. And also nervous, you know, your nervous system runs through your spine. So if your spine's not aligned, but that's also because our muscles tight in one area, loose in another area, pull things out because we're tensed in certain areas. Our body is used to retracting in certain ways. So I could go into a whole bunch of things on this, but I'm not going to today. So I see someone who's like a chiropractor, but he helps move energy through my body. But he also is a chiropractor. And that's how I knew I could release the pain. I could release the pain and there'd be no pain at all. Now everybody's different and everybody has certain things with their body, right? But so much of what you might be experiencing can actually be taken away. You may not, you know, you don't actually have to experience that pain. But that's just how powerful we are, our body is, and how much gaining more awareness of what we're allowing in. That's the energy. Expectations, worry, fear, doubt, giving out our energy, not replenishing. So when I talk about replenishing, that is also, so time for you, which means you're in a relaxed state of not going over and over things in your head and thinking too much. You're actually like, and I don't meditate. So I'm not going to talk about meditate. I do a little bit, like I may sit and just close my eyes and relax. And meditation is just really being purely in the present moment. So when I go for a walk, I do that too. Relax, chest out, lengthen through your spine. Always. You want your nervous, right? You want your spine to be nice and tall and long. And you're taking these deep breaths. And you can start in the belly, of course. That's where we should be breathing from. Starting in the belly, letting our belly get fat. But when I want to, so I naturally do that a lot too. But when I want to bring it also up into my chest and open and breathe and feel that expanding. So our heart is where a lot of our beautiful energy comes from. And it's very, very powerful. So we want to also almost like breathe in through the heart, allowing the beautiful life. I imagine this beautiful life force energy filling me up, right? And then as I exhale, you can either imagine your beautiful light and love go out into the world, sharing out into the world, joining with other beautiful love and light. right? And that expands you, right? So you expands your energy. So you feel like, whoa, I have so much energy. I'm out to there. Instead of feeling I'm contracted, tired, exhausted. I am so depleted, right? So a lot of this is intentional. A lot of it is breathing and the way you breathe. A lot of it is the way you hold your body, and yoga definitely tells you that. I'm a yoga instructor and a personal trainer too, right? So that really can open you up and allow the energy. You want to set that intention. I'm going to move this energy through my body, right? Inhaling, imagine beautiful white sparkling light up above, and that beautiful life force energy comes down in your body and fills, just rejuvenates every cell, and it goes down, down, down through your feet, grounding you down into the center of the earth, right? And then you can imagine the beautiful earth energy coming up through your body. And just breathe in deeply, 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 deeply with this beautiful energy. And just let go like that, right? There's, in my groups, when I do my coaching and stuff, we always do breathing like that, always, because it sets the intention of like, I am filling up my cup. I am breathing in this beautiful life force energy. I am replenishing my cells. I'm breathing in and I'm igniting myself inside. And as you do that, you feel like your energy is expanding, right? And then that's where we get like our auras bigger and bigger. And we become like this beautiful like ball of energy, right? This expansion, because we're so used to contracting, right? So used to contracting. So I want you guys to think about that too, because that'll make a huge difference. Like I want to breathe in. And then as I exhale, you can focus also on releasing the gunk and the junk and the low negative energy and the worries and the fear and the, just let it go, right? Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go down and leave it in the center of the earth. And then breathe in. The earth's energy is very loving, very grounding. How else do you want to say it? And safe and secure. Safe and secure. So when you're feeling that anxiety, that out of sorts, that blah, 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 do the breath where you exhale and you breathe everything down, down, down into the center of the earth. Dump it there. And then you imagine Mother Gaia, like the beautiful mothering energy, come up in your body and fill you up with this beautiful safety, security. And then exhale again and feel that grounding, right? You're bringing that you're joining your energy with like you're growing roots like a tree. So you're grounding, so you're stable, solid, safe, secure within your body. And then when you want to breathe up, inhale and imagine the beautiful, like I did, the white light, like the universal energy, this beautiful life force coming into your body. Okay. So the inhale and exhale. And of course, there's things you can do with your chakras. That's a whole other thing. But breath is where to start. Absolutely. And there's so many videos on YouTube too. So really check those out. All right. Well, that is the video. It was a lot. It was quite a lot. And if you're watching the replay, I would love to know what you think. If you have any questions, if you have things, you might have suggestions that I totally didn't even mention, because there are so many. I had 3 pages of notes on things you could do, right? I just wanted to give you guys such an overview of, eye-opening, more like, you're right. This is what's going on for me. You're right. This is what I'm doing. I know. It's like this reminder, right, to get back to yourself. And remember the 7-day morning ritual thing I'm going to do again. I'm going to post the link in one of the comments, on the comment on this video, for you to sign up if you want. It's a free 7-day thing. It's going to start on Saturday, March the 11th. And I'm also doing a video next Tuesday and Wednesday on, it's called Fuck It. It's my time. And that is, of course, we're going to look into how you can begin to do some of these things, take time for yourself, step into your power, start to be more of the inner rebel, or develop your inner rebel. We all have one. That is a loving one that's going to start taking better care of you, right? That is there. She's the strength. She's the strong one who's within you, who's going to say, you know what? It is my time. Yes. And I'm going to start doing these things for me. And that is, we're starting Tuesday. We're going to have 2 videos Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So I will be posting more about that. And the 7-day practice is going to start on Saturday, May 11th. And I will have a sign up for that. Like I said, it's free, but it's amazing. It'll start you on a practice that'll begin to feel so much better for you. So if you're just popping on, we are just finishing. Let me know you're here. Please say hello. Give me a like. Give me a comment. That really helps my video to be seen. And if you want to share it, I would love that so much. That's up to you. I'm also going to be on YouTube. I will post this on my YouTube channel, Diana Marchand, and it will stay on Facebook. Yes, it is here once I get off live. It'll be here for you, but it does tend to get lost in the feed. So you can always go to YouTube too. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I do one-on-one coaching. And like there is going to be a program coming up in May that really helps you step into your personal power, truly begin to start some of these practices, regain your energy, revitalize your life, start doing things that bring you joy, and really being that type of working on body, mind, and soul health for your whole body. That is body, mind, soul. That's what it's about. It's not just about eating healthy. It's not just about exercising. It's so much more about you deciding that you are worthy, deserving. I'm going to do this. And also it helps you make changes, whatever changes you know you need to make in your life, but you might be hesitant, right? Because it's time for change. If not now, when? Seriously. If not now, when? Seriously. All right. Have an absolutely amazing day or night whenever you are watching this. And I will see you. I'm sure I'll be doing a video some other time soon. All right. Bye.